And thus the stream has started. Let's see if I can find myself. There it is. There it is. Woo, I'm my first watcher. Just how I see chat. All right. Yo, it's the book. Oh, and then he appears. Yeah. All right. Real quick. Settings, enhancements off, because for some reason the enhancements add a ton of delay. At least it did for... native resolution. Let's try that. No, that made it smaller. Let's go back to visual presets. The fuck is that? Let's go back to this one. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I want to create. There's a couple of graphical glitches here and there. There was in Sly 1. But it's not as bad as the Sly collection. The shadows actually look like shadows. Kind of crazy. There's also not like weird clipping going on with the Binocucom. So it's great. Like in the Sly collection, it used to extend past the Binocucom
This is Peking
window.
Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the wizard, and you're sitting duck.
I've heard this before.
I read you loud and clear,
what's
Blizzard.
the
No,
trophies?
forget it. You're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So when playing talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Interesting.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
As Bentley shrink 4 guards at once, as Murray defeat 5 guards with fists of flame. Defeat a bear without taking damage? I didn't even know you could kill the bear. Yo, this is crazy. Okay, so it doesn't look like any of them are mission locked. Because this is specifically the vault room, so that's not going to be mission locked. And then I just have to make sure I pickpocket a lot of guards for Master Thief. This is all very, very doable. Thank God. Alright, moment of truth. Yo! Actually, it might have saved my... Oops. It might have saved my button arrangement settings. It didn't. It's just Sly 2 has actual good controls compared to Sly 1. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense that Sly 2 is in fact better than Sly 1.
Ow! Hold on. There it is. security computer. The spotlights are offline. There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate. Presto,
There you go.
all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead. Attention all guards, this is the network administrator. We're installing some new software into the security mainframe, so don't be alarmed if the systems get turned off for a while. Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
God, it's crazy how much better this game plays than Sly 1. It's actually crazy. I forgot how much better Sly 2 and Sly 3 play compared to the first game.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes. Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on the hill without him.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
Murray's so cool in this game.
Okay, all clear. Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Freeze!
Oh, geez! Wait up, Sly!
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
This wasn't part of the plan!
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Hold still!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Stop, thief! You can't run forever! Hold still! Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
I'm headed toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Stop, thief!
Ah, let me in. All right.
I'll find you, Cooper!
Theoretically, it should not be hard to find us. We have a giant van with my face plastered on it.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Okay.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Alright, let's see if we can get the bottles.
Fine, if you click the L3 button, press the left analog stick, I'll beam some virtual markers into your thief mask. They'll help you find your way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops.
Clue bottles in every stage. Honest to God, the clue bottles and the treasures scattered around the entire map are one of the reasons why Sly 2 is just better than Sly 3. I'm sorry, it is. Not that Sly 3 is a bad game. However, when you have an open world like this, I feel like you should do something with it. And Sly 3 doesn't really do anything with its open world. No, that's not entirely true. Sly 3, I feel like, has a lot more jobs that take place in the actual world itself rather than in their own separate levels. But I think that's also a downgrade, because it's like this game, like it has stages or has missions that take place in sort of the overworld, but it has very, very unique locales as well. And the overworld has like collectibles in it for you to find. Meanwhile, Sly 3, like, it still has unique areas, but if if I remember correctly, it has less unique areas on average, and most of the missions take place in the overworld in some capacity. And there's also nothing in the overworld itself to, like, explore and have fun with. Goodness. My allergies somehow got worse between streams. It's not been that long since the previous stream. I started that stream at midnight and ended it at like 7 in the morning or something like that. Full 100% playthrough of Sly 1. It was pretty good. But once again, very obviously, like, the weakest link in the franchise. I'll go as far as to say that Thieves in Time is better than Sly 1 overall. Now, Thieves in Time isn't as good as Sly 2 and 3. Goodness. But still. Be a bottle over there. Sure. Yeah. Bottle there. We're down to the last 2 clue bottles, so now it's going to be interesting. Bam! Bronze cone. Home. La stinky cheese. I hear it. Oh, there it is.
Well, that's all the clues. But we still don't know where the vault is. Keep looking.
Bronze watch.
It's sure to be inside this place somewhere.
You're right.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
I've projected holographic markers near interactive objects like this satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object.
There we go.
Great, the first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your Thief Mask Imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective. Okay, only one more to go. Activate your Thief Mask Imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop. Sly, you can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity.
There we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
Goodness gracious. I keep sneezing. It won't stop. It's so...
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Goodness gracious. I hate allergies.
Fear the Murray! Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
breaking everything so I can get coins.
Sly, in order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press the circle button.
Okay. Alright,
These
now we
flashlight
can't break
guards
anything.
are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
Can I break this without alerting him? I can! Nice. I can't break any of that, though. Ain't no way.
This air vent leads into Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl inside. In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then the square button to slam and finish him off. Got it? The triangle button, then the square button. That sneak attack slam only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it.
Ow.
If you get in a fight with those rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
Okay. I think what's interesting is that you can come back to this area outside of a mission, and there will be a way to get up there. In fact, can I get up there now? I might be able to get up there now.
Aha! Another air vent. Judging by the angle, it should lead to the printing press room.
Okay, I can get up here. Okay, cool. I don't know why. I thought I couldn't do anything up here until a revisit. There's this entire area up here that is just unused. It's just bonus. Which is especially weird when we get to this side. Because it's more than just, oh, there's balconies with breakables. this side has an extra hallway and a door. Will it let me go through the door? It will. This door takes you to this top part, which takes you back to the dressing room area. Like, it takes you back to this dressing room area, and then over here, and there's nothing. This is much more purple than everywhere else, but otherwise it's nothing. There's nothing over here. Why is the why is this here? Why is this so much more purple than the rest of the walls? And why even have a rope that leads over here if there's not even a breakable? There's like it's this whole area that is just unused in this mission and any mission coming up. It's crazy. Ah, okay.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button, you know, click the right analog stick, to bring up your binocucom. It's already outfitted with a spy cam. Sly, use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot. That's our target, Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international forger. That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here. Ingenious. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack. The recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Perfect.
Hey, Sly, you can bring up your binocucom by pressing the R3 button. You know, the right analog stick that adjusts the camera. Click it to look through your binoculars. They'll be useful for finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job titles.
Bronze comb again.
Sly, I managed to outfit this forged painting with a bug. I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
All right. There we go.
Indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
Yeah. Yo, he didn't care? That's crazy. Bam! Now this place is mine for the ransacking. Okay. I'm being a bit reckless here. A bit too reckless, honestly. Let's go. of the money?
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
That's the very last code of the first game. The knockout dive.
You've gotten the knockout dive move.
Knock them out.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connections and make us a ton of coins. Avoid getting spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Silver watch. Hell yeah. Alright. That's all purchased. Now a bunch of treasures should be available throughout the world. Where are they? I know that one... Okay. I know that one of them is way over here. He's got something. Woo. Silver comb. You got something too. Another one. I can't see camera. Okay. Gold. Ah! Oh, what do you mean a bunch of people are blurred? No, they're not. Okay, so there's... Momentary briefing. Oh.
If you could get this piece of fine art back to the safe house in one piece, we can sell it on ThiefNet for a ton of coins.
There's this one, there's that chalice. Is it just these two? Because there's already the painting. I think there's usually 3 per mission, but I think the painting in the Dimitri's office mission counts as one of the 3. Silver ring. give it here. Yo! Okay. Alright, let's get back out there. Grab the chalice. And if I see another one, we'll grab it, but I'm pretty sure that we have everything, honestly. Silver. How did that fucking rat hear me? That rat was running to me. Still made it. It's weird that triangle is how you leave Thief Net. And not circle. I don't know. Seems weird. Alright, let's tail Dimitri.
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that, I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Alright. Dimitri's the only enemy that gets a personalized card like that. Oi.
You won't be able to see what Dimitri is doing from up on that water tower. Go down for a closer view.
I will once that flashlight guard fucks off.
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump.
Alrighty. Now it's time to get Murray on the job. I like that all of their Banaki comms are different. I think that's a very nice touch.
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw.
Got it.
You're strong, Murray. Try picking up other stuff in the room. Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick them up with the circle button.
Boom, 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 boom.
Toss the rats into that open water main and plug up those pipes.
There we go.
That did it, Murray. With the aqua pump out of commission, they'll be forced to route water through the old pipe tower. Those fools, they're playing right into our hands.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh.
Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the clockwork tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
All right. Let's do the Murray one first.
Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. Stop to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Murray, if you want to break out of your combat stance, hold down the R1 button.
Okay. Just like that. Right.
Hold it, Cooper.
Constable Neela. Another policewoman hot on my tail.
Please, I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I'm not as black and white as Carmelita. I know what a menace those clockwork parts are, and I don't want the likes of the Claw Gang putting them to use.
So what? It takes a thief to catch a thief?
Something like that. But if I'm going to trust you in this case, I need to know that you can keep up. Literally.
Literally.
Don't fall behind.
Sly, hold down the R1 button to run. You'll need it to keep up with Constable Neela.
Whoa! What happened to my circle button? Why don't she just be whipping shit? Like, half the stuff that she whips isn't even stuff in her way.
Well done, Sly.
Okay.
We should work well together.
Glad you approve.
Now, legally, I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant. But I happen to have obtained a key to his back door, which a person like yourself can use however he pleases.
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
That job
Perfect.
inside the disco will require my demolition skills. Head on back to the safe house. I should be all geared up for the field by the time you arrive.
Alrighty. Go ahead and take care of Sly's other mission first.
Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Sorry, Bentley, but those fans are spinning way too fast to walk on.
They can be slowed down from this control panel, but you'll have to do a lot of pickpocketing to get at it. The guards are carrying special fragile keys that will be destroyed if you attack. Make sure you pickpocket their keys before you take those thugs out. To pickpocket
All right.
guards, sneak up behind them and press the circle button. Keep picking his pocket. Sometimes you have to dig.
It's funny that they're giving me a pickpocket tutorial this far into the mission. As if I haven't figured it out already. I guess theoretically someone might not have figured it out. Oh, he's on the other side of the wall. Gonna say, I didn't know flashlight guards could point their flashlight upwards. That's crazy. They still can't see me, but no, it's even weirder. He shined it through the wall. Oh, bit close for comfort there, buddy.
Check 1, check 2. Solid. Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Stand tall and feel beautiful. Get us some raccoon dude giving us static. If y'all spot this Gregorox spam, make him unhappy. Take no prisoners. Go hardcore. Extreme all over his face. Okay,
God, I hope they don't go extreme all over my face. That'd be crazy. Fuck your mirrors. There we go. Okay. Bum. He's just watching TV. He's watching static is what he's watching.
Nice work, Sly. Now head for the control panel to slow down the fan.
Worth exactly 3 minutes. Whoops. There we go.
Looks like the fans have stopped. Use them to get on top of the main chandelier and insert that splice clip. I'm overriding the spotlight security gun. That should do it. No more security in the printing press room.
Perfect. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Let's do Bentleys. Then we'll go through the operation.
Hey, Sly, you can pickpocket all the guards around the nightclub.
I know.
Find
Okay.
guys carrying shiny loot in their back pockets. We can pawn the good stuff for a lot of coins back here in the safe house.
Do you have a fucking bomb on him? What the fuck is that? Silver comb. He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't have anything on him. Okay. Alright, let's do this, Bentley. Ah! There we go.
Okay,
All right.
Bentley. To get past the laser fence, you'll need to blow it up. Press the triangle button to drop the bomb, and then get out of the way before it explodes. Hey, Bentley, how you holding up out there in the field?
Fine, I'm just fine. I just need to bomb all the pillars supporting that disco ball and I can get out of here.
What's with taking out the disco ball?
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock side loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving, keep safe.
There's so many really cool indoor areas in this game, especially indoor areas that you can come back to that the third game doesn't really have. Almost. Let's dance. also like an entire upper area that is not used. You can't even get up to it as Bentley. You have to come back to this area as Sly to get up to some of those areas. And it gives you a ton of money, like the briefcases over there. They give you a ton of money, but there's no reason to really be up there if you're like already actively pickpocketing enemies. I shouldn't say that, because the last time I played this game, I got to the last episode, and I actually had to grind pickpocket opportunities with some of the episode 8 enemies, because I did not have enough money. So, you know, maybe there is a reason. But it's also just weird that it's there to begin with, when it's not used in like a mission-related sense. I'm wondering if there was going to originally be like another reason for like Sly to come back here,
Keep it smooth, baby.
and it just never went through.
Stand tall. Feel funky.
Oh well.
Juice. Who's got the juice?
Who's that fucking guy on the? Hang on a minute. Who's the guy with the guitar on the?
Wow, Bentley.
That's just a guy.
All the way back here at the safe house. And you were right. The peacock sign had half of its bolts pop off on impact.
Who was that guy just on the screen in that cutscene?
Okay, fellas, the dominoes are all in place. Time to pull off the big heist. First, Murray will help me break into the old water tower. From there, I should be able to shut down the plaza fountain. Dimitri's sure to send someone out to get the repair truck. Sly, you'll pickpocket the truck keys off this guy once he shows up, then hand them off to me and Murray in the plaza. We'll go steal the truck while you climb to the top of the nightclub's peacock sign. When you're in position, Murray will fire the truck's winch line up to you, and will use it to pull down the sign. If my calculations are correct, the impact should create an entrance to the printing press room. Then, Sly, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we all get the heck out of here.
Okay. Who had the mission? I think Bentley has the start of the mission. He does. Okay. Ooh.
Come on, chum. Let's get to that water tower.
The music for this operation, I like it a lot. Yeah, get him, Murray.
Jump into my arms. I'll toss you up there.
He's flying. There we go.
I need to focus. Which valves do I turn to divert water pressure from the plaza? To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button.
Technically, you just have to turn all of them. But I think it's funner to like track the water flow. But literally, all you have to do is turn them all once, and then that's it.
Success!
Sly, the water pressure to the fountain should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
There we go.
Okay, head back to the fountain to make the exchange.
It's all you.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
I keep missing shots. Truly need like a body shot with the dart.
I'll take the wheel. I know how to drive a stick shift.
Yeah.
I need to get in position on top of the nightclub's peacock sign for phase 3. I'm in position.
Great. We're just driving up right now. Get ready to grab the tow harpoon.
Oh, wow. No.
Dang.
Much higher. There we go.
Hook's on. Pull away.
Sly, the guards are onto us. Protect the truck.
What is happening? What is happening to the cable? What is happening to that fucking cable? There we go.
Behold the majesty of gravity and inertia.
That was real subtle, Bentley.
Okay, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we're out of here.
That pipe is having a that cable's having a field day.
God! So raccooners do this. Like totally bumming my house up and bringing me down. So very uncool. Why can't you let birds and bees be free, bro?
Listen to me, Tree. You have no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more than your house down.
Look, bro. I see you are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision, a connoisseur of finer things. Like me. Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out. Yeah? We smooth. Yeah? Look, see the money. You're like the money. You can take all you want. I can...
No deal. You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I beam to you? You think you have juice? Don't show me a little mind when talking about such big things. You think you can swing the bat? Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have no idea what you're saying. And your suit sucks.
Oh, let's dance!
All right. Ow. There we go. I keep forgetting about that charge chain attack.
You say clockwork, fellas? And my counterfeiting operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You... Crackerbox!
Don't you love when a plan comes together? I do.
My gang and I had done it. The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined. Due to the untimely arrival of Carmelita, my escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed me, she took it out on Dimitri, shutting down the nightclub and throwing the frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco. Bentley wanted to try out his new card counting formula, and I figured the team had earned themselves a well-deserved break.
There we go. Now we got Rajong. Isn't there unlockable movies? I think there is. Unfortunately, something has come up, actually. And I cannot stream as long as I did for the first game. I'll actually have to cut short today. But tomorrow... It's like I got scheduled for one shift, and then I got another 2 days off. It's weird. It's weird how the work schedule works sometimes. Because I don't have set days. So sometimes I end up getting like 4 days off, and it's pretty great, but usually it's preceded by working 10 days in a row. Or afterwards I work 10 days in a row. But anyway, yeah, I work tomorrow, but then like immediately afterwards I get another 2 days off, so I could probably play a lot late into the night. Ugh. But I'm gonna have to cut it short today, unfortunately. We only got one mission done. But I think next stream we should be able to get through, at least, at that point, half of the game. We'll be able to get through at least episode 4. And then we can do... What the fuck is going on with Sly's eyes? Hang on. You guys can't see my mouse, I don't think. But hang on, that fucking spotlight video... Like, what's going on with his Sly's eyes? They're going in 2 separate directions. What's happening? Okay, well... Anyway, that's gonna be it. Next time we'll actually do half of the game. My apologies. And then after that, we'll do the other half. So it'll be 3 streams. Sly 3, I think, should only take us 2 streams to do to 100%. Although, Dead Men Tell No Tales could throw a wrench into that, just because Dead Men Tell No Tales has its own, pirate ship section that has a max rank, so that could take... Those fucking eyes! I can't not see it now! Was it like that during the actual cutscene that featured that picture? Why are his eyes like that? It's horrifying! I'm ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. Whether you watched the stream or are watching the VOD.